as the local police think. Is there something going on?
Well, Mr. Henderson...
Please call me Gaylord.
Excuse me. Will you be needing me any more this evening, Mr. Henderson?
No, you just run along now, Cheryl. I'll see you in the morning.
Okay, Gaylord. We got a number of phone calls here that when you answered, nobody at the other end of the line. We got a mysterious car following your movements. Spy following you. Oh, something's going on. I couldn't even speculate. Police put it down as a nuisance.
The local police are so inept they couldn't track an elephant in the Arctic.
Tell me, why do you think that this unknown person is stalking you?
Look, maybe to you and me, it's no big thing being an executive officer in an operation like this. But to some crazy terrorist...
A terrorist?
It's in the air, some aberrational social disease. It's happened. And that's why I want protection.
I want you to understand, Mr. Henderson, we're not in the rent-a-cop business. No, we're an investigative agency.
I know that, and the best. I'm willing to pay well to get to the bottom of this thing. Will you at least look into it?
Oh, I have to consult with my partner, but I think he'll be as intrigued as I am.
Sorry, Mr. McBride, but I have to make it tight.
Make it tight. Make it tight. Tighter.
What did the doctor say, Maggie?
What doctor? He wouldn't let me call one.
What have I got? A couple of bruised ribs. There's nothing.
Oh, yeah. And you're an expert on bruised ribs now?
I was making maybe 10, 12 miles an hour.
You were
knocked out. You realize that? You were knocked out.
For a minute.
Now, look, I want you to go and see a doctor.
I'm not going to see a doctor. He'll send me to a hospital to raise his bill. I'm not foolish enough. Make it tight. Make it tight.
All you need to do is to get some x-rays, and we could find out what's...
I don't need any x-rays. I know what's... I got a couple of bruised ribs. That's all I got.
Well, to me, I think he's an oxygen tent. But be stubborn.
You were with me on this case, or aren't you?
Oh, I'd do it in a minute, Mac, except I got this heavy commitment to take my mother dancing.
I got a couple of bruised ribs, and you're making with the wheezes, jollies, and jokes, huh?
What do we know about this Gaylord Henderson anyway? Is he for real? He sounds like a closet bowler to me. Here, let me help you with that.
No, I can put on my own show. I was putting on my own shirt when you were still in diapers.
Another thing, is he technically a client?
What? What was the question?
Is he technically a client?
Oh. I was talking to him and he got abducted. Whether he's technically a client or not, I don't know. But all I know is I don't take kindly to some witless clod side-swiping me and bruising my ribs.
Okay, take it easy. I didn't say to deal me out. It just takes a while to crank up to stupid, okay? Now, where do we find this, technically speaking, non-client?
Well, I saw him last time out at the fair. That's where I'm going now.
Wrong. You're not going back there. That's Carney territory out there. It's a combat zone. You already got one lump. You want to try for two?
Oh, come on.
Besides, a straight like you has about as much chance of learning anything from the first of mayors as a rube does trying to get a date with a bearded lady.
Oh, come on. I was born in a circus.
Oh, yeah.
These are my people.
Oh, I know. And when your mother needed a babysitter, she roped one of the midgets in from the 10-1. Look, you can't even tuck in your shirt, Mac. Now, we're going to do it my way.
Yeah,
I'll work it from the inside, you work it from the open. Here, I'll help you with that.
I can tie my tie.
That way, if things get hairy, I can always cut and run. The shape that you're in, you couldn't outdistance a three-legged turtle.
Where do you get all this information about carnies and 10-1s and first of mayors? Where'd you learn that?
Who do you think taught me the secrets to three-card Monte when I was working the racetrack circuit?
Carney man? Uh-huh. What the hell kind of a knot is that?
That's a very good knot. It looks terrific on you. You know, Mac, when you sent me up, you ruined a brilliant career. Do you realize that? A brilliant career.
All right, you're giving me a headache. We'll do it the way you want. Oh.
Yeah.
But let me warn you, these carny people got built-in antennas, and if they find out that you're a ringer, There won't be enough left of you to fill a Dixie cup.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Take it easy. Sorry. Okay? Just take it easy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you exactly what I told the police. I can't think of one earthly reason why anyone would want to harm Gaylord. He's a kind and considerate man. You know, he sends me a dozen carnations on the 12th of every month. I loathe carnations, but how do you tell a man who's that devoted? He's been doing it for 3 years now.
You've been married for 3 years?
My third. Gaylord's first. He was my last husband's accountant. My affairs were in such a sorry state when he died, I decided I needed an audit more than I needed romance.
Uh-huh.
It was I who proposed to Gaylord. Not that I regret it. He's been a wonderful companion.
Oh? Well, he's a very important executive with this fair. Did he ever mention any unpleasantness in his business connections?
Nothing that I can remember. However, I know this is a rough business with many unsavory people associated with it. Maybe this is one reason he never wanted me to come around.
Well, since he's not a man to make enemies, you'd better prepare yourself for the possibility that he might have been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? Who'd want to kidnap Gaylord?
Ransom?
Well, apart from a small trust fund, I have no negotiable assets of any significance. But if I know Gaylord, he'll tell them the truth, just to spare me.
Now, Miss Henderson, before this happened, your husband didn't officially engage me. I'd like you to do that. I have a personal reason for wanting to get involved here.
But if Gaylord wanted your help, I do too. I want him back, safe.
If anything happens, you get in touch with me, if you will.
Thank you. Mr. McBride.
That's right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're a little late to be applying for a job, Mr. Randall. We filled all our temporary positions weeks ago.
Well, I expected that Miss
Harper.
Miss Harper.
Cheryl Harper.
See, Miss Harper, I was just passing through town. I thought I'd give it a shot. You know, I've worked enough fairs, enough connies to know that, well, there's a big turnaround, you know?
Yes, we do seem to attract an element that is not the most dependable in the world.
Some are more dependable than others. You see, you take a beautiful woman like yourself. I'd lay you 6 to 5 that if a man were to ask for your telephone number from that element, you'd hear from him before the day was over.
A nice try, but no thanks.
Guess this is my strikeout day.
We all have them. Why don't you try the Midway? The booth operators do their own hiring. You sound like the kind of a man who could talk his way into just about anything.
Well, I bombed out with you, baby. I know when I'm outclassed.
It's a nice approach.
Well, it's gonna happen one day, like it says in Playboy, right?
I heard the man in the 6 cat booth was looking, but that was a few days ago.
Oh, well, if I get it, I'll split the plus with you.
Our games are games of skill, not chance.
Sure they are. What?
Miss Harper?
Yes?
Frank McBride.
Oh, yes. Mr. Wilson, our general manager, said you'd be by this morning.
Are the applications and the terminations ready yet?
Yes. Right here. The turndowns are for just this year, but the terminations go back 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Miss Harper, tell me, can you think of any reason anyone would want to harm Mr. Henderson?
No, I can't. His conduct with the employees and the officials has always been above reproach.
Nice location.
Could be better.
Front enders always get the hottest piece of the action, right?
It'll do. That grab joint across the way slows them down.
Yeah, well, the company that handles the leases always take the hottest spots for their own games, right?
That's the American way. Are you with it?
Am I with it? I've worked patches, flats, even Sunday school games. Am I with it?
Yeah? Where?
Mostly down south. 40 milers.
40 milers. Tough way to make a buck. I didn't think there were any of those 2-bit outfits left.
There's a few, but they're too small to compete, you know? People like to stay home and watch the reruns on TV, huh?
What'd you work?
Everything. Mostly a gas skillet.
Those marks are really something, aren't they? I mean, they like to watch that arrow go round and round and round, and maybe stop at their color. Even if they know it's gaffed and they're going to lose, they still want to bet.
This a hanky-pank?
What are you, the Heat? You from the Chamber of Commerce?
With time and a slammer behind me, what I'm looking for is a game where I can get a percentage. I need the bread, huh? You know what I mean?
Hey, if you can work a mark as good as you talk, and as good as you look, you got yourself a job.
Hey.
Come on in here.
Thanks. I like your style.
I like your clothes.
I like your class. See you later, baby.
Irving. Good morning, Irving.
What's good about it? The gate's down 20%. My grandson can raise more customers than these roofs can.
Ain't that the truth?
I'll tell you what the truth is. The truth is you guys don't know what to do with the marks once you get them down. The truth is, Marty, you may not be renewed next year.
Hey, Irving, wait a minute. My ace caller quit on me. But I got another guy, and he's good. Now, things are going to pick up. You'll see.
The better. He was like a cop to me.
His aftershave is too expensive.
All right. But remember, you picked him, Marty.
Thank you.
Nothing?
Nothing.
I give you 25 names to check out, and you tell me that there's not a traffic violation against even one of them? That's against the laws of human nature. What did Malcolm come up with?
Malcolm was called urgently away to Vegas.
I'll bet. I'll just bet you.
Mac, I present Obie, one of the greatest.
Another one of Malcolm's cousins, huh?
That's right. He'd offer my services. I'd like to start out by proffering an observation.
Proffer, Obie, proffer. Listen to this, Mac.
Now, look, I don't want to tell you your business, but you depend an awful lot on matching a name to a rap sheet. I mean, anybody can change a name.
He's right, Mac. I need Obie down there with me. To do a good make, you got to see faces. I saw a guy's face at the fair today, Irving Munn, also known as Irving Mannix.
That name rings a bell.
It should. 20 years ago, he was a button man for the mob. He was sent up for manslaughter, and then he suddenly dropped out of sight. You know what I mean?
You can bet your bottom dollar if Irving is at that fair, there's something rotten coming down.
And they don't like outsiders. Now, I've got to get Irving's confidence. In order to get Irving's confidence, I got to get Marty's confidence, and Marty is looking at me with a fisheye.
I'll get it. McBride Ryan. Yes, just a moment. Lieutenant Stone.
Les, McBride. When? How much? I'll be right over. Miss Henderson just got a call demanding $500,000 for the safe return of her husband.
That's a cold shot.
The caller was a woman.
That is an obscene phone call.
Ryan brought me.
You better do better than that or we're going to lose a client.
That bad, huh?
That bad. Kidnappers are going to call us tomorrow night, give us the final delivery instructions.
Yeah, what are the odds they'll release him if the money is paid?
Even if nothing goes wrong with the delivery, the odds are that they'll kill him, especially if we can identify the kidnappers. So if you're going to dig, you better dig fast.
Can I help?
Yeah, you can, Maggie.
Great. What do you want me to do?
I want you and Obie to pose as a couple of marks for me, okay? See you, Mac. Hello.
Hello.
The whole day hasn't been a total loss. I got me a proposition at the 3-Cat booth.
Where will it stop?
Yeah. Let me take you, all right?
Oh, no.
Oh, it's the least I can do for setting me up with Marty.
You don't owe me a thing, Mr. Randall.
Oh, I'm not trying to pyramid this into a big deal, you know?
Stick to the 3-Cat booth. It's easier.
You must dig talking to man-eaters.
Is that what she is?
Compared to that, Jaws is a goldfish.
Pete Randall.
April showers. In the Follies tent when I'm dancing. Out here, Hannah Liftback.
Got a coffee? That's taking an awful lot of dancing to work off all those calories.
Who bothers?
Thanks. Pretty girl like yourself?
I had all the kicks, Randall. In the long haul, a lax and cream cheese on a bagel beats a Midtown matinee. Hands down.
Yeah, it's a good argument. But, still,
What's a pretty girl like me doing in a broken-down corner like this?
I I could say that.
Why? You got ideas like you could put me in the movies?
Yeah, it has crossed my mind.
Yeah, I already been in the movies. Maybe heard of some of them. Girdle Crazy, Leotard Parade, Yes, Yes, Yvette, Leave It to Harvey. No, I didn't think so. Tornado Productions, this side of pornographic. They could write their whole script on a picture postcard. After that, where do you go?
Where did it all start? Irving Munn?
What do you know about Irving?
You two light up the Midway together.
He's just a John for after hours, you know, for an extra bill. When you can get it together.
Hey, I didn't mean to crowd you. You know what I mean, April? Go on with your story.
Well, I met this guy who was a producer in a drugstore, you know? Like Lana Turner. Well, he comes on like Von Stroberg, you know? He says he's going to put my name in cement. So, I mean, I knew he was conning me all the time.
Is that before or after the Tijuana Film Festival?
You're a hit. But how would you feel if you got a notice in the mail that he took out an insurance policy at the airport and you're the beneficiary?
You got all choked up over $1.50, huh?
Who says he went for the whole number? So anyway, comes back from Frisco in 2 days, all in one piece, I'm sorry to say, and I made my debut.
Excuse me, will you, April? I think I got myself a live one.
You know, for a guy like you, a cooch dancer could give up Boston cream pie.
You just stayed just the way you are. You're beautiful, huh? I'll see you, April. What took you so long?
Ran into bad weather over the Rockies, but never fear, OB's here.
Hey, Marty, how you doing? Hey, you with the hat. Come on over, try your luck.
No, I don't
what
think
I got
so.
here. Let me show you this. All you got to do is knock the cat off, see? 10 points. Each one you knock off, you get 10 points. Very easy, see? Just like that.
I wasn't born yesterday, partner. This is all rigged.
Rigged? You don't see any diamond rings, do you? Any television sets? Any fur coats? Only stuffed animals. I'll tell you what I want to do. I'll give you 3 balls.
I don't think so. Come on, hon.
Hey, wait a second. Hold on. I'll tell you what. If you don't win, I'll pay for the ladies' game. How's that?
Well, it doesn't sound like such a bad deal, huh?
Your money.
Okay. Okay, watch out, pussycat. Here we go. Oh.
Hey, you got a pretty good arm. You win the majors?
Who told you that?
Oh, I can tell you got controlled. Controlled.
Don't you listen to him, honey. I heard people give lines like this before.
Let me tell you something, little lady. I want you to try 3, okay? Try 3 for me. Knock down the cats.
How
One
much?
cat, 10 points. That's 1 coupon. 10 coupons is 100 points. 100 points gets you everything in the top row on both sides.
You are on.
Okay. Say, how many we got to knock down with that big cat up there?
A cat, that's 100 points.
Oh,
100.
honey.
Yeah,
I
10
should have
kids.
taken a liking to that.
Okay, this is going to be a team effort.
Hey, Marty, I think we got a live one.
Treat him nice, Pete.
Hey,
Watch
there
out.
you go. There you go. Now you're getting the...
I got one, honey. Right down the chute. Woo!
Okay, hold on.
Okay, how about some more? Thank you very much.
3 for you. You got a good arm, too, there.
Thank you.
On the rope. Goodbye.
Oh.
Come on, kitties. Y'all gonna be mine, hon.
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah, you're getting the range now. You are getting the range. Here you go. That's $1, okay?
That one's as nervous as
There you
a
go.
long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking
I
chairs.
got another one.
That's it. Now you're going. Now here's 6 more balls, okay? That's $1, right? Each 3 is 50. 15.50 is $1. $1 will get you 2. 2 will get you 4. 4 will get you 8.
Okay. Come on. Son of a gun. Now it's getting serious. We need the 7th inning collapse here.
I'm still hot, hon.
Line up a little bit. Goodbye, pussycat. Son of a gun. Stand back. Well, I never worked so hard for nothing. They're not falling off on the floor. They got to fall all the way off, huh? Yeah. I scared the hell out of them.
This is a good one. Colby. I give up.
Okay, how many we got there now, hon?
65.
65, that's all?
Yep.
Listen, mister, we're still lacking 35.
Hey, my friend, you got one of the best arms that's coming here for a long time. You know, I haven't had a pitcher like you in over a year.
Now, listen, don't give me none of that bull. Now, I invested 2 hours and $200. And we're not even close to winning that cat, and you know it.
My friend, take it easy, will you? Don't get so upset. Everything's going to be all right.
Don't call me your friend. I want to tell you this is a rip-off, and I'm going to call the police.
All right, pal. All right, you had your fun. Now, I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to cash in your tickets, and you're going to go on your way. Otherwise, I'm going to call the police and have you busted for disturbing the peace. You hear me?
Now, listen, don't you get them mad, hon. I've heard them tell tales about the things they do to people.
Lady, I'm just trying to give you what's rightfully yours. Now, you got what? 65 points?
Yep.
You can have whatever you want on this wall. Wait a minute. I'll tell you what, you seem like decent people. You seem like good sports. Take whatever you want on that wall. That's usually 75 points, but you can have it this time only. Anything on that wall, take it.
Can't have the cat?
No cat.
I'll take the turtle.
You got the turtle.
Do you think they haven't called?
I have no idea. Could be any one of a number of reasons.
You think he's still alive?
I don't think they'd harm him. After all, you said you'd pay the ransom.
It's remarkable how much people care at a time like this. Offers of money from relatives I've hardly spoken to. Friends. I don't know if I can hold out much longer.
Well, talking would help. Tell me something about Gaylord, huh?
What can I tell you, Mr. McBride? When I first met him, I never imagined that we'd end up husband and wife, but no one could have been kinder, more devoted. This was his study, his ledgers, his calculator. Got to get him back, Mr. McBride. You must.
Here's 5, 10, 20, 30. It's not bad for a day's work. You'll do even better after dinner. You do better on the night side. What's the matter?
You're a little short, aren't you, Marty?
What are you talking about? We took in half a grand, right? That's 200 for plush. What does that leave? 300. 10% of 300 is what? It's
Hold
30.
on, Marty. I didn't agree to any 10%. That's for guys who are working the hanky-panky. I get 20% of my marks, and my marks only. See, we took in 350, right? That's 7-0 for the kid.
Just a minute, fella. I don't know who you think you are, but I don't pay nobody 20%. And if I did, I would take off for the prizes.
Maybe that's why Irving Munn is on your back.
Wait a minute. Where'd you hear that cock and bull story?
Let me have one of those, will you, please?
Me and Irving are close like that. He's not going to cancel me out.
Have it your way. And while you're at it, you can get yourself a new caller because I'm moving across the street tomorrow.
Now, wait a minute. You can't do that.
No?
Pete. Listen, you're okay. You know, I was just testing you, that's all.
Oh, yeah? I had a feeling I went down like a cold pizza.
No, I was wrong. I mean, I wasn't sure you were really carny. I thought maybe you're just a yokel or something, but you're okay. Yeah, you got the 20.
Gross.
Yeah, gross.
For you.
Thanks.
Rough gig?
Ever try to bump and grind to the Stars and Stripes Forever and a Betsy Ross? I'm the Midway's gift to the bicentennial.
Any place we can talk?
Talk?
Well, I know that sounds a little kinky, but,
Not here.
well, how about your trailer?
No. Well, maybe tonight. After the last performance. And don't be seen.
I'm still an outsider, right?
I gotta be crazy talking to a 3-cat booth man. Well, I'm in the white one with the green fringe about 100 yards south of the G-top.
I'll see you later.
And I'm gonna be real tired.
Hello?
Mrs. Henderson,
Yes?
how many FBI agents are there with you?
None? Only Mr. McBride is going to deliver the money, as you asked.
Coming from you, that's funny, lady.
What's funny?
You got enough
There's nobody here but Mr. McBride who's going to bring the money. Believe me. Please, believe me.
Believe you? You crossed us, Miss Henderson. We told you that if you called the police or the FBI, the deal was off. End of the line, princess. Your husband won't be coming home.
Someone?
Just taking an evening constitution.
She's not for you, Randall. She's got 2 kids in summer camp. One with asthma and one with a bum leg.
And you're going to send them to college, huh?
Marty tells me you're a good hustler. Don't louse it up. Now, why don't you beat it?
Suitcase and get inside.
Are you crazy? You know who that belongs to?
Yeah, get inside while you still have the power to do it. Drop the keys.
Something better come up?
I didn't show last night because I didn't think you wanted to see me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about Irving Munn. That's what I'm talking about. What's he got? Some kind of claim on you?
Nobody's got a claim on me.
Oh, well, he talks like he has.
Well, I ain't writing his script. Like I told you, Irving's a nice guy.
Oh, he's a nice guy, and he's generous. And when a nice, generous man like Irving Munn gets upset, he can rearrange your face for you.
So it goes with the territory.
Look, I don't have to see you, all right? All you have to do is lay it out straight for me.
Well, look, you're kind of cute when you get aroused. If you're getting involved, I guess I got to tell you. I don't exactly know how to handle it.
I'll tell you how to handle it, okay? I'll tell you how you can handle it. You can tell me about Irving, What do I have to do? Bribe you with the blue plate special?
It would help.
Look at this. Today's surprise, huh? Chicken croquettes and tomato supreme. How's that?
You sure know how to turn a girl's head, Mr. Randall.
Mr. McBride, I'm really sorry. I'm terribly sorry. You all right?
Yes, I'm all right.
Oh.
No.
Excuse me. Oh, here are the phone records for the last 6 months.
Thank you.
Did you find anything yet?
No, nothing at all.
What are you looking for?
Oh, notes. Anything that'll give me some idea when he first became aware that something was going on. Did he ever mention anything to you or the other staff members?
He never mentioned anything to anybody. I mean, he was very proper. Never very close to the people he worked with.
Uh-huh. Tell me, how is it possible for him to book those big stars at the fair?
I don't really know. He used to go to Hollywood a lot and meet with their agents.
Yeah, I noticed in the record that he made a number of trips to Los Angeles. And they were increasing in frequency here. Did anybody ever go with him?
Well, no one, except Mrs. Henderson once in a while.
No. Anybody else?
Mr. McBride, if you're implying that Mr. Henderson would do anything illegal or immoral...
No.
I mean, he would never do anything like that.
I didn't mean that at all, no. What I was really thinking of is, did the Sierra representative ever travel with him?
Well, I suppose you know that Mr. Henderson did approve the Sierra concession contracts, and he negotiated the basic contract with the company.
Well, is it possible, then, that somebody got turned down on a concession contract blamed Mr. Henderson?
It's possible. It's very possible.
This is a weird scene.
You ought to know that nobody who travels is even allowed inside the show tent.
It's a carny custom, huh? It's a bummer.
What's wrong with you? You're acting like some mark turned you into a trick.
I got a chance to pick up a couple of bills if I get some information, but I keep coming up with blanks.
What kind of information?
An insurance investigator. He wants to have some information on that fellow Henderson that disappeared. Personal things, you know, gambling debts, ladies he went with, that kind of thing.
You mean he'll give you 2 bills for that?
Yeah.
Henderson was a loner.
No one is a loner.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I could run it down for you.
When do you think you could get it?
Be back here tonight, 8, during my break.
Yeah, beautiful.
Put that in writing and you'll have me believe in it.
Hey, Marty.
Irving Munn wants to see you.
Yeah? What about?
Nobody's talking. I stuck my neck out for you, kid. I just hope you didn't cross me.
Let's get it in gear, punk. The man doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Hey, what's going on here? What's happening? Will you mind telling me what's happening here?
I want you to listen and listen carefully, because I'm going to say this once and only once. We want our merchandise back, and there'll be no questions asked. If we don't get them back, you're going to be wearing dimes in your eyes.
You got that, punk?
What merchandise?
You know what merchandise. You set me up for somebody last night.
Hey, would it help you at all if I told you I don't have any idea of what you're talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the valise you ripped off me last night, and the delivery.
You're out of your mind.
What time is it?
6 o'clock.
You got the 9 o'clock. Don't try to run, because the boys have orders to stick to you like flypaper. Okay.
you, Tom. Yeah, how are you? Good to see you. What's going on here? Hey, police, this guy's robbing me. Hey, hold it, Buster. Cuff him. Yeah, I think you better get the cuffs on. Yeah, cuff this guy.
Not a bad riff, eh, Mr. McBride?
Did you get that information I asked for on Sierra Amusement?
Yeah, I got a jacket right here, Skip, for, it's on Sierra Amusement and Johnny Messina, the guy behind it.
Johnny Messina? He's been working Vegas for years.
Yeah, but listen, what are you yelling at me for? They nailed him, huh? I should say they almost nailed him, but he got off on a skimming rap because of an illegal wiretap. And now they got him doing the same thing for Sierra at the fairs.
What are you talking about? That's no money. That's nickel and dime stuff.
Yeah, but from little nickels, great dollars grow. That's why they called in a biggie like Irving Munn.
And I suppose Henderson found Munn skimming?
So that's why they had to blow him away. Don't you see? There's the motive for the kidnapping, Skip, huh? It all fits together.
All right, Ryan.
Oh, it doesn't fit together.
Mm-hmm.
If Henderson knew Munn was skimming, why didn't he tell me?
Mr. McBride, the police just called Harbor Division. They just arrested Mr. Ryan.
What for?
Pickpocketing.
No, they didn't book you.
They couldn't book me. I didn't have possession of the wallet. Mac, let me have the keys to your station wagon, will you?
The keys? What for?
Going back out there to see April. We need that information on Henderson.
Are you crazy? You can't go back there. If Irving Munn's gorillas get another look at you, you'll be walking around without ankles.
Yeah, well, I'm not too pleased with what Irving Munn's gorillas did to my merchandise. You know, take a look at my threads.
What's this? Oh, my heavens. Did they do that to you? This is terrible. Well, I see your point.
Are you going to give me the keys, or do I have to take a taxi?
Well, if you insist. All right, there you are.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Uh-huh. Wait, hold it. Officer? I think somebody's taken my wallet.
Are you sure?
Well, yes, I had it when I came. Look at that. Arrest that man. Frank McBride. There you are. You couldn't wait to get out on the street, huh, Ryan? I tell you.
Unbelievable.
Yes, it is.
Unbelievable.
Are we ever going to be safe from these petty hoodlums?
Whatever you did, don't admit to nothing. I got the Salor. He's fabulous. He'll get you out of this
Never mind
joint.
about that, April. What did you find out about Henderson?
Who cares about Henderson? You're the one in the slammer, honey.
April, baby, Henderson. What information did you get on him? Come on, come on, come on.
Well, he's having this hot and heavy thing with the Queen.
With the who?
The Queen. You know, the gal who works at the administration building. The gal you try to hit on in the G-top.
Cheryl Harper.
Yeah, Cheryl Harper. And you'd think that with her old man kidnapped and, God forbid, maybe dead, she wouldn't have the head for a big vacation, huh?
Hold it. What are you talking about?
She's going to Europe tomorrow. She's leaving town. She quit a job. Can you believe it?
Here you go, Ryan.
Ooh, so what's for dinner?
Liverwurst.
Cheryl Harper quit her job?
Mac, get me out of here, will you?
Yeah, I'm getting you out. It's going to take a little doing, but she really quit her job.
She's leaving her job. Ryan? Randall!
Harper's leaving for...
Get me out of here. I don't care how much doing it takes or not. Just get me sprung, huh?
Ryan?
Ryan, yeah, I'll explain that to you later, okay?
Where to, lady?
Just drive. I'll tell you where.
Yeah, well, I gotta tell the dispatcher it's, company policy, understand? Otherwise, they might think I'm ripping them off.
The Airport Inn.
Okay. Zebra 12 to the airport here.
Affirmative, Zebra 12.
Wait here. I'll be right back.
She's in 105. She's as edgy as a doper in an art convention.
105.
You two wait here.
Who is it?
Your own private detective, Gaylord.
Come in, come in. You get a sunstroke standing out there. I believe you've met Miss Harper?
Yeah, and I got the ribs to prove it.
Unfortunate, Mac. That was my idea, not Cheryl's.
Oh, touch of violence to give credibility to the kidnapping, huh?
I'm willing to add a bonus to your fee to soften the blow, so to speak.
Oh, bonus for me. I'm an accomplice to a felony, huh? Jeopardize my license?
Okay. You're in a bargaining position. Name what you want.
I got what I want.
Oh, Mac, don't let some middle-class sense of honor rob you of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I spent 35 years of my life saddled with that phony standard of self-respect, giving up freedom and love and a chance to live. And now, for the first time in my life, I got something I want and someone I love.
And a wife to forget, huh? Wife worried to death about whether you're dead or alive.
Louise never loved me. I was a convenience, a lousy bookkeeper, someone to use to get rich. Just like Sierra, like every corporation I've always slaved for.
The money there. How much you got in there?
Well over $250,000.
Well, that's just about what Johnny Messina would skim over a week.
$250 off the top. And that's not taxable. And the mob can't even report the robbery because the money doesn't even legally exist. Yes, sir.
Whoa.
Took me a year to work that out.
And it all started when you discovered Irving Munn skimming for the Sierra, huh?
There isn't a flaw in it.
Gaylord, you're a good accountant. Lousy criminal. You misjudged your accomplice. Take it.
Cheryl, the gun! Use it!
Leaving without Gaylord?
I should have let you buy me that cup of coffee.
Oh? Hey, Rube!
Right, hand it over.
Thanks for your contribution. Just pretend this is the IRS. Understand? Here you go. Thank you very much. I got it.
When he gets it all together, count it.